All right, so I've got the student work that will be translated into different layers to be printed out by the Risograph, but Jin does not have a Mac, and this program that we're going to use, Spectrolite.app, only works on a Mac. So what I'm going to do is this is all just going to get saved as a simple JPEG. Oops, I want to save it as the highest quality possible. All right. And these pictures will actually serve as the kind of registration. So we won't put a registration mark in this, but otherwise, the only thing that this program Spectrolite can't do, it looks like it doesn't run it doesn't like put in any registration marks for you. So the first thing we'll do is we'll drop the artwork in. Let's see, this was week 13. All right. So I think only JPEGs and maybe PNG files work. And then you actually have to select the inks. So in this case, what are the color inks are you using, Jin?
Pink, blue, and black.
Pink, blue, black. So I'll grab fluorescent pink, blue, and black as the inks. So I first clicked the inks, then I'm going to click palette. And I'm going to select new palette. And I'll go, we'll print blue first, then maybe the pink, then black. And I'll save, and this is going to save my palette. And it shows it as selected. When I go to canvas, now I can click this button that says Risify. And once it goes through, you've got a purple here and an orange and a green. Most likely those won't show up because there's no red. Or the purple may show up, but the orange and the green may not. But it's making color separations for you. And so your orange is going to be printed out of black.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this? Do you want to try it in red? Or did you want to try this? Or does this work for you?
I think it's worked for me.
Okay, if it's red, that means that the orange blocks might show up a little more. But if you like this, that works. All right, next I'm going to hit export. And it's going to make some PDFs. I'm just going to call this final. And it'll export, I believe, both PNG and PDF files. And it should be in a CMYK output. But this program is really great. It was made by some kind of company that has a lot of clients. And so just to make sure everything would print correctly, they made all of these different tools for people to use. But it's free. If we wanted a different palette, let's say using red and blue and black, I could select that, Risify, and it'll show me what that will look like if it was using pink, or if it was using red instead of pink and blue. And you can also change the color if you knew you were using like a certain color paper. It can also include what this will look like if it was using part of the paper to create your image. So this is what your image would look like if you were doing blue, red, and black. So what do you think of this one, Jin? Do you like red more or the pink one more?
I think this is better.
All right, I'll export this one. Oops. I don't know what went wrong. So this one will be red and blue. So it's really interesting to see how, like, for example, this purple car still is more blue than purple. But once it exports the files, I'm going to want to open. Here we go. So this is your PNG files, which you could use for black, red, and blue. And it gives you a little preview that's also a PNG file. I'll also select the PDF files of black, red, blue. And those are the images you would bring with you to the printing space in the basement of Amundsen. All right, any other questions?
No.
Okay, let's stop the recording.